Microsoft Office Excel. Microsoft Office Excel.
Hello? Oh, hey. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks a lot. My Skype thing is freaking out on me. All right, so quick question.
Yeah.
So I know that you guys started off at the very beginning, and you guys were a public access television show.
Yes.
I was wondering, how was your gateway into getting into that? Was that easy, somewhat difficult? How was that?
Public access?
Yeah.
It was extremely difficult. You had to. They did not have a front-facing website. I had to call the cable company, which led me to another department of the cable company, who, at that point, asked me a bunch of questions on the phone, and then sent me a packet to fill out, which I had to mail back, and then they mailed me directions on where to meet up to talk about how to do public access. And once I had that, it was
Wow.
like, okay, here's a day we're doing that. We do this seminar once a month, and we tell you how to do it. It's Saturday morning, 8 a.m. It's like, oh,
Oh
okay.
my God.
So I went there that morning at this little cable studio in El Cajon, California, and it was, okay. I run the public access studio. Here's everything that we have. We're going to show you how to use all the equipment. If you're going to do a show here, you need to know this, and then you need to deliver so many things. Okay. So they went through every little
Gotcha.
technical thing, and it was so funny because the crowd, it was me and about 10 religious figures, like pastors, youth pastors, stuff like that, and a supermodel man named Shem, which you can look up on YouTube.
Wow.
His
Sounds
name is
like a real.
Shem, Shemm,
I'm
because he
checking him out
wanted
now.
to. He has a song called Models, I think.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, you can find it.
Yep,
Very
Shem
Hey,
models.
very attractive man. He was very well
Yeah.
dressed, and he actually offered. He said, "If you need music, I got music for you to use." He was a super
Wow.
nice guy. Yeah. So
What a cool guy.
now, if you play the music video, you could see that music wasn't really going to fit in Mega 64 version 1,
Mm-hmm.
but super nice guy. But anyway, so it was kind of a whole weird swath of people. And so they ran through all the stuff. Here's how everything here runs on beta cam and beta this, beta that. Okay. Um, here are the decks you use. Here's this, here's that. And yeah, okay. And then after 2 hours, it was like, all right, we've run you through everything you need to know. So either you can give us beta tapes of your show and we run them, or you can apply for time to use our studio. It's up to you. But you bring them here, and this was the most kind of sad part of the seminar. They said, bring the tapes here or film it here, whatever, and do it before Thursday, because on Thursdays I load them all up into my cart and I wheel them to downtown, is where they have the place that actually broadcasts cable.
Wow.
We were in a little studio, and 2 miles down was the place with the actual satellite that they would beam it out. And this guy, every Thursday, you could actually drive down the street and see this old dude
With a card.
pushing down the street to get it into the satellite room or whatever. It was crazy. So anyway, so that's what they did. So I talked with the guy, and I was like, "Look, we want to do this. We want to do this show, but how do we do it? We want to film it kind of in our own place. We want to film it in our own garage and things like that." So he was like, "Fine, as long as you bring it to me on beta tapes. They need to be on beta tapes, and they need to be 28 minutes 30 seconds exactly." Okay, wow. Fine. I don't know how we would have gotten those shows on the beta tapes without our connection.
Yeah.
Sean's dad worked at a studio where they had old beta equipment, and there was one day we came in the afternoon, and he sat and converted every episode of Mega64, what is now called version 1, our original public access show. He sat, and in real time we had to watch every half-hour episode.
Oh my god.
Over and over and over to convert it all to beta tapes. And we still have, I believe Sean has them in his garage. We still have every old episode, original cuts of Mega64 episodes on beta cam.
Oh,
Beta, they're just beta tapes. And we still have them. I'd love to like auction those sometime, or try to watch them, because I think there's cuts. I think there's episode cuts on those that aren't even the final cuts that we put on DVD later. Like, I think they're still different, but I don't know.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people would pay good money for that, because that's like, I mean, at least hopefully. I would if I wasn't like, I don't know, $150 in debt. Quick, one more question. I know in 2014, you did voice acting for, like additional voice acting for One Piece, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like, really continuing doing some more voice acting work?
You know what's funny? I auditioned for the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Wow.
I auditioned for Resurrection F. And
really?
It was, yeah, they actually gave me an opportunity.
That's cool.
I had never done it before, and there were so many more talented people doing it that it was like, it almost felt wrong. It was like, I don't deserve to do this. But it was a cool experience. I really just wanted to play a bit part. I didn't want to play like, it's not like I was auditioning for Frieza or anything, but
yeah,
I did all the little sidekick characters, like background soldiers, and
oh, that's cool.
Lord Frieza, there's someone coming, just little like,
oh yeah,
stupid voices, and it was fun. Obviously it didn't happen, but it was a lot of fun to do that. I'd never done that before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. And it was a real treat. Someone mentioned this in the chat, but when they asked me to do announcing for the Gloopy commercials and the Aquabats, like, we did most of the commercials in that show, but a lot of them we didn't do. Like, either they filmed them or someone else did, and but they still asked me to do the voices for all of them, and I thought that was really flattering.
Wow. Yeah, that's very cool.
So yeah, I mean, if it's possible, I'd love to do more voice acting, but I'm not out there hitting the pavement auditioning. But if anybody asked me, like, I think it'd be fun.
All right, awesome. All right, I think that is it for me.
Yeah.
If you could just, if you happen to have the time, and don't forget, if you tell everyone else that a guy named Microsoft Office Excel says hi, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for taking the call. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good one. I don't know what the deal was with the name. There was a video game. I will also say this. There was a video game that we almost did some work in that still kills me to this day. I don't know when or if we can say what it was, but man, fuck.